Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another spawn camp of the official Wuthering Waves YouTube page. Because as we're all aware, we've got a new unit on the horizon in just a few days, and it's going to be Aemeath. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And her short is going to be titled Graduation Show. And so I'm hoping we get a little bit more about her life at Lehigh Roy after she became a, bit of a digital ghost. We actually got that really in-depth character background over here in that other cinematic short. So seeing that this one over here is actually isn't that long, I feel like we've kind of already seen her Resonator showcase already. But we'll still be optimistic about what we have up in front of us because, as we all know, Kuro usually does a pretty damn good job with these. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get buckled in and see what this graduation show is all about.
This is a public announcement. In honor of this year's graduating class, a commencement ceremony will be held in the auditorium. We invite all graduates to prepare a performance.
Is this... I can already imagine where this is going. I feel like this is going to be her following the rest of her friends that we actually saw in this trailer, right? I'm actually hoping that we see some of these similar characters that we saw before, and kind of seeing where that shift in their lives have led, with her obviously disappearing and the rest of them, having to deal with her loss. I would love to see that because she's a very optimistic unit when we think about Aemeath, right? She's always super happy. She's all about saving the world, doing all of that. But what happened to her is undeniably we got the little note over here, right? Be a hero. It's undeniably super tragic.
How did you do on the last neuroresonance topology test?
Ugh, don't even ask.
It was a total nightmare.
I messed up. Why do we have to take all these tests?
Right? Just too many subjects to study for.
I feel like this is going to have a really, really, really sad twist. I'm getting the vibes that this is going to have a really sad twist because you already know they're all ignoring her, but she's following them around in classes. I think she's actually taking the exams too. Who knows? Maybe by the time that we show up, Rover shows up, she's actually the smartest person at the academy.
I'm cooked. We're still one act short for the graduation show.
Oh, they got that modern language too.
My meal's ready. It's food o'clock.
Hey, yo.
Hey, this is not extra spicy.
It's been Chili Town for a whole week. Gotta balance it out with something healthy.
All right, well, I think that was the little short that we got at the end of her her combat showcase. And so we definitely know that she's sabotaging her classmates' meals behind their back. Probably for the greater good, but I'd be kind of pissed off if this happened to me all the time.
It's official. We've hit a wall.
Can't think of
These
any
are their
ideas
final
for the
exams.
show. This music. That's it. We'll sing this song.
We know she's a singer. We know she releases her own songs. Are they going to weave in the whole Fleet Snow Pluff thing into here? I will say though, is this a graduation show? I don't think so. I think it's a show, and these aren't actually. Okay, so I was thinking that they were preparing for the final exams, but that doesn't really make very much sense. So a song makes sense.
Today marks the completion of your studies. Before you lies a sea of stars and truths awaiting discovery. It's time to spread your wings and fly.
What I'm wondering is, when does this actually take place? Are we going to see any other playable units in here, or is this kind of self-contained? All right, brother.
extra stars arrive. We're shining.
I was about to say, I'm kind of happy that that happened because I thought the song was like all right, but I didn't really think it was like that exciting, the buildup that they were going to. So thank God.
What's going on? The music stopped. I'm not sure.
Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, why is Wally pissed off?
System glitch.
Why is he mad though? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the lore surrounding her got really cool really quick. Now I feel like we're gonna have like story segments where she's gonna be like warping through circuitry and shit like that. And now that I've seen this, oh brother, she like 1000% has to be involved with the Cyberpunk collab, right? Are those like... Bro, what is that? Huh? I'm just gonna be honest. What I feel like whoever was in charge of this showcase, they might have partaken in some recreational activities, because how do you think of... These are like seals moving across like circuitry. I'm not really sure about that, man. This is reminding me of Enfield's Factory, actually. I'm kind of getting PTSD.
You carry this light moving strong. I'll tarry. Oh, hardship is to
Where's the music coming from, though?
wait for this moment.
Was she the only one singing?
We're chosen and we know it. Today is now or never. We're shining so bright as the sun. We're rising so high above the storm.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I'm kind of like being told how to feel. And I guess part of it is this moment feels, I guess, like a little bit unearned. Unless you maybe did like a fresh watch of, like, you know, like a fresh watch of like what happened over here, right? Then you got like all of that woven up and bundled into this. I can kind of like see it. But part of me really wishes there was like more recognition of like the loss of Aemeath here, right? More recognition of maybe like the rift that her disappearing had on both the school, her class, her classmates, all of that, before getting into this. Maybe that's already happened, right? But I feel like I didn't actually get to see it. So like, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. I'm kind of, eh.
Search for truth and knowledge. We're focused and devoted. Let's rise, night or daylight.
It's got, like, you know, like one of those like nice uplifting beats, but I kind of want to hear that after seeing, you know, after like feeling down, right? And I feel like this showcase, the saddest point in the showcase is like, it's like here, bro. So like, you know what I mean? Pretty good song though. Maybe it was meant more so to highlight the song.
It's over.
Yes, we did
We
it!
graduated.
Oh, that's...
If only Aemeath were here to see this.
And this is what I meant. I wish there was more like recognition of her loss over here. More moments like, you know, her literally disappearing, like that sort of like tragic feeling of loss, even like kind of like juxtaposed with the happiness. I'm glad that we got it at the end, but I really feel like seeing it more of this earlier on, seeing like more of like, I kind of wanted to see Aemeath actually like sad. I wanted to see her like, you know, kind of like maybe even regret a little bit of what happened, but then still find her own way, you know, to like support her classmates. But like here is kind of just like happy-go-lucky the whole time, and then we got like a little stinger at the end. It's all right. It's all right, I guess.
If only Aemeath were here to see this.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad that there's, like, recognition of that sadness
Happy
there.
graduation.
But then, of course, she's also a little bit, you know, she kind of leaves it off on a happy note over there. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about this one. I feel like there are going to be a lot of people that like it for sort of like that cutesy, like school, very, you know, like happy-go-lucky feel. And there was definitely like some interesting stuff going on with the circuitry over here, but, you know, you can kind of tell it's like a little bit goofy as well. I think she definitely does seem like a goofy unit. I think she's meant to be a little bit goofy overall, but that's not like the only part that I want to see, right? And so having like that little twist over here, seeing that sadness, seeing like, you know, oh, the actual consequences of her actions coming forth, that's great. I wanted to see more of that though before moments like this, right? Especially when we kind of like come back and then we see like the audience crying. I mean, part of me is just thinking, okay, like maybe like the crowd recognized this is Aemeath's song, right? Like this is being performed in honor of her after she like disappeared. Then you see like her old professors and stuff like that. Like, and these are like her old classmates and they're all crying, right? Because they're like, oh, this is like the one thing left behind by her. And so I guess like, I don't know. It's like, it seems like the buildup didn't happen for the moments like this. And I'm kind of just left wanting more. I kind of feel like a little bit disappointed. But hopefully you guys can understand why. Hopefully I've explained myself and all the reasons for why I'm feeling this way. Yeah, we'll just have to see what the rest of her story holds for us in version 3.1. Let me know what you all thought about this showcase, and peace out.